is Mark and Charity Mornings.
Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast for Monday, October 25th from Belleville, Ontario, Canada, where we have a weather statement.
Not for snow.
No.
For rain. A lot of rain.
Although it rained just north of us, or it snowed rather, just north of us in Algonquin Park on the weekend.
And those pictures were beautiful.
They were gorgeous and they can keep it.
They can keep it for a little while longer. Let us get through Halloween first. Please. I don't know if you have any memories. I do have a memory of the snowsuit under the costume. And I get why, because you want to be warm. But it is so awkward and kids hate it. And I don't want to do that on Sunday.
I think I remember a time where the costume was chosen based on its ability to keep the children warm. Like, are you sure you don't want to be the Michelin Man, honey? Like, do you want to really be a princess? Can't
you can really pack the layers in there.
Can't you be like a skier for Halloween? Something, a snowman.
Isn't it true, though? Because I do remember walking around in winter boots, too. So you get the clunky and the mitts. And it just, no, if we can put it off a little while longer, just a little bit, that'll be good. Get through Halloween.
The province of Ontario is going to be announcing, and by the time the podcast goes, you'll be able to see it. Restrictions are going to be lifted.
For capacity,
the rumors about March may be eliminating everything from masks to
proof of vaccination.
Yeah, QR codes and everything.
Quote, unquote, back to normal.
We're getting there, yeah. So I don't know how many people are going to go trick-or-treating this year, because I had none last year.
I think you'll see maybe not as many as before, but certainly more than last year. Because, a lot of areas last year said no. Not that they put bylaws in place, but that they just were asking people not to go trick-or-treating. And we saw, I believe it was the Duncan Memorial in Trenton, had like a one-stop shop. So kids were invited there to get candy and then move on rather than going door to door.
Right.
This year, I think you'll see a lot more kids out trick-or-treating. I haven't heard that like it was last year, that they should stay home or maybe have their own little Halloween party at home, like just the family stay and watch a movie. I haven't heard that as much this year. Normally
we only get about 30 kids anyway.
That's good. We don't get any anyway.
Sunday night, so it's almost like, well, it is a school night. It's not like it's a weekend night like a Friday or Saturday. Yep. I'm ready for hordes. I'm ready for hordes of them. And then you and I are going to have more candy than we know what to do with.
We buy candy as though we get kids. We have never had a child come to our door, ever, in the 14 years we have lived in our house. And yet every year I buy candy. And we leave it out in a dish because we take the kids trick-or-treating. And it's always there when we come home. So it's like a little bonus at the end of the night.
It's Linus and the Great Pumpkin for you. Every year.
Is.
Maybe this will be the year our doorbell will work.
But I did see a friend post online. He was so proud because he'd gotten his Halloween candy. And literally his dining room table, so not his kitchen table, dining room table, which you can sit easily 8 people around, is covered in boxes of chips and boxes of chocolate bars. Like, I want to say at least 10 boxes on this table. And I think, how many kids do you get? Oh, my goodness.
10. And they make out like bandits. So in that, do you think you could name the top 8 candies that are handed out based on sales? I have a list here of the most popular Halloween candy based on sales. I think it's sales plus people's preferences.
So
like, what's your favorite?
Chocolate bars,
what's your favorite?
Specific candies.
That's correct.
Okay. Kit Kat's got to be on there.
Kit Kat is not on here. This is the craziest list I've ever seen.
Popcorn.
So, for example, yes.
Popcorn balls?
Candy corn is number 5. So people,
I hate candy corn.
You can't do that in a podcast.
Still?
So here's the deal. They were asked, what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Okay.
2% of people said Tootsie Pops.
Again, that one's low on the no, thank you.
Like, I like them, but who gives it up as their absolute favorite?
When
Tootsie
you have
Pops.
so many others to choose from.
I know.
Okay, 2%, all right.
Starburst.
Yes.
4% of people said Starburst are their favorite thing to get.
I will pick that out of my kid's bag.
Halloween. Skittles.
Yes.
5%.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Love Skittles.
Candy corn at 6%.
No.
Tied with Hershey bars.
Are you kidding?
6%.
Candy corn and Hershey bars are not the same.
They're talking to the wrong people, Charity.
Like those yellow, orange, and white candy corns. That's what we're talking about, right?
I guess so.
The kids recently asked me what they were. They were like, because they saw a dessert show, one of those baking shows, and they had to use candy corn in. They're like, what is candy corn? I'm like, the worst thing ever. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even talk to me about it.
Really? Okay.
M&M's, 11%.
Yes. Yep.
Snickers, 18%, number 2.
See, it gets rid of the crabbiness when you're trick-or-treating. You just grab a Snickers and you can go.
Never yourself. 18%. And so that was number 2 at 18. Number 1 at 36%.
That's a jump.
Double is what? What's the most popular? Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes.
Far and away.
Really?
People dig the Reese's peanut butter cups.
I do, and I'm not arguing
and
that.
as you
but
said
I am
before,
shocked
with a
Kit
peanut
Kat's not on
allergy.
there.
Peanut allergy, and
I know.
yet number 1.
That's number 1. See,
Absolute
we like
favorite.
our peanut butter.
We do.
But Kit Kat not on there.
Not on there. It's not there.
Really? Oh, Henry.
Not there. I read you the list.
I know, but
there.
these are mine. These are the ones that I pick
Favorites.
out. The O. Henrys for sure. The
They
Kit
should have
Kats.
talked to you.
Smarties isn't on there. I'm surprised
Smarties isn't
Smarties.
there.
M&M's is, but not Smarties.
One house that's going to see a lot of people and gets a lot of talk is Bentley Davidson's house in Trenton.
Bentley Davidson. So about, what did he say? 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. He was 2 years old, and his parents dressed him up as Gord Downie. It was right after we lost Gord from the tragically hap. And the picture went viral. I remember it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought, that's a great costume. Oh my God, it's amazing. And that's what his parents started out too. They're like, yeah, we'll just dress up. And what it evolved into, what it became after that first year is just, it's an incredible story. And we had the opportunity to speak with Bentley as well as his mom, Shannon, late last week.
Good morning.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
Happy Halloween.
So close.
It's so close.
So close. And it's a great fundraising holiday in your house, whether you knew this was going to happen or not.
It definitely is. Hi.
Hi, Bentley. How are you?
Good.
Good. Everybody remembers Bentley as having dressed up as Gord Downie. Was that like 4 or 5 years ago now, Bentley?
5 years ago.
5
years ago.
And raised money
Wow.
for the brain cancer research and raised an impressive, about $500 the first year. But every year, Bentley gets bigger and it gets better.
So what are you doing this year? Can you give us a hint as to what you're dressing up as?
It's scary.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all we get. You're going to wait and unveil it on Halloween.
Pennywise.
Oh,
No way.
thank you for the heads up. I'll avoid your street.
No. Are you really?
Yeah, Mom already got it already done.
Oh my gosh. Now, Mom, Shannon, are you and your husband dressing up too? Do you dress up as well?
We do, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll be in character as well for Halloween night. And when we go live for our Facebook raffle draw, we'll be in costume as it characters.
Okay, is one of you dressing up as the sewer grate?
No, unfortunately. That would have been a great idea, though.
There you go. Hey, feel free to use it now. Now,
Exactly.
your family, through Bentley's efforts, of course, have continued to raise significant amounts of money, including last year. Was it $13,000 got raised?
It was for the Belleville Oncology Department. We successfully raised $13,401 last year.
Wow, okay.
That's amazing. And as Mark started out there, when Bentley dressed up as Gord Downie 5 years ago, it was just a costume, correct? The purpose wasn't to necessarily raise money.
No, not at all. So I took a snapshot and sent it to a family member. Just blew up and went viral from there. And so we just wanted to do a little good and start giving back, and it became a family tradition.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So this year, tell us about the charity, and do you have a goal in mind?
So we do. This year we're donating all of our proceeds raised to the MS department in Kingston Hotel Dew Hospital. And Bentley, what is our goal this year? $10,000.
Wow, that's
$10,000.
impressive.
Wow.
And
That's
then
incredible.
The main vehicle you're using is an online auction.
We are, yeah. So last year, just due to COVID, we weren't sure if Halloween or trick-or-treating was going to be available for us. So we decided to take a different route. So the years previous, Bentley has always asked for donations in lieu of candy. But last year we decided to do the raffle route, and it was a huge success, so we continued again this year.
So people can go online, and do they have to wait until you guys go live, or can they start bidding now, Shannon?
So it's actually all for the month of October, and their ticket sales. So what happens is $20 gets you 25 tickets, and they're dispersed along the items, the raffle baskets of your choice. This year we have 98 outstanding donations from local businesses.
Wow.
This is Shannon Davidson and her son Bentley, who have been raising money. You might recall once again, he dressed up as Gord Downie some 5 years ago, Bentley tells me now, which really makes me feel old. Boy, now what kind of support allowed you to get 98 different gifts?
Just the community and the small and big businesses surrounding us have been so generous, able to collect those 98 prizes and turn it around and raffle them off to the community, friends, and family.
So when do you go live? When does the raffle happen?
So the raffle happens Halloween night at 8 p.m.
Spooky. So how can people get their tickets then, their raffle tickets, Shannon?
If they're on social media, Facebook under Shannon White, I have all of the information there. We're doing a 10-day countdown and giving some acknowledgement to local businesses and spreading the word just to get those last ticket sales in, hoping to reach our goal.
That's amazing.
That's impressive.
Yes, good for you guys. And to keep it going, it's wonderful. What started out as just a fun costume one year for Halloween, paying tribute to, I'm assuming, a favorite in your household, a favorite performer, and what it has become is just amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Bentley, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you too.
Bentley, do you get to pick the costumes?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you wanted to be Pennywise?
Yeah.
Oh my
Next year,
goodness.
could you be something like real fun and friendly?
that still scares me.
Creepy.
Last year I was a peanut nut bear.
Oh, you were like the Kraft peanut butter bear?
Yeah.
Is that what you were? See,
Could have
that's
done that 2 years
nice
in a
and
row.
warm and cuddly. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Bentley.
And Shannon, congratulations on all the work that you're doing as well for it. And here's hoping you blow by that $10,000.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We hope so. Our fingers are crossed, and we're very close to hitting our goal. So let's be positive and keep the love coming in.
So thanks to everybody who has contacted them already. We heard back to them because we played that on air. Already selling some of those tickets. So thanks for that. And you've got all this week to get it in, and then the draw is going to come up
The raffle,
after that.
Halloween night.
Horrifying, clown-like Pennywise costume he's going to be wearing.
Oh,
Next
he's really
week-
embraced the Halloween.
Next
He's
week
really
be
embraced
SpongeBob or something fun, could you? Like bail me out on that. Coming up on the show tomorrow, when we get into Galaxy of Games, brought to you by our friends at Pieces Board Game Cafe. It's going to be named that note tomorrow for your chance to win. So we've got that for you at
And a free oil
7:15.
change from Midas is up
That's
for
right.
grabs this week with Galaxy of Games.
And coming up on Wednesday is Purple Shirt Day or Dress Purple Day. Aaron Beatty's going to be on the show to talk about why that is an important fundraiser and awareness raiser for the Children's Aid Society. And so get your purple ready now because you're going to need it on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
She'll be on the podcast and on our show tomorrow morning. So join us wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, off of our social media sites, and make sure you like it and register so you get it every day. It's a coffee podcast because it lasts about 15 minutes of your day. We're happy to spend more time with you. It's Mark and Charity on 95.5 Hits FM, Monday, October 25th. Have a great day. Stay dry.